Alright, maybe I'm going to get you. You guys can see how I capture a grain header. I hope. Let's see. I'm going to stick you in here real quick. And maybe... Pretty simple. Okay, that's how we get that part of it done. Now we're going to go down and hook. I'll show you Timothy hooking everything up. Parts of it anyway. Yeah, flip that. The upper locks. Timothy's down there on the lower locks, right, Tim?
Yeah.
You got the lower lock in?
Like that.
What Tim's doing is getting the power takeoff shaft lined up. There is a, like I said before in previous videos, there's a double throw cutter bar. Now, before he goes anywhere, he's going to hook up my electronics. Well, you see that? He's working on the lower locks. There's a pin, and then just a block, and you slip it through, and then put a cotter pin in. Right? And then he's got my height control and lateral control. He's hooking those up. You can do that right. Whoa, oh my God! Go ahead, put it in. I must have left the robot on. Okay, so what that does is lowers and raises and levels everything. Yeah, let me go ahead and lift that back up again. I don't know why in the heck. Oh, I know why. I left it on. He isn't going to like that, but we're going to raise that up. I'll explain that in a little bit. But before he gets too far ahead of me here, he's got hydraulic hoses, which are quite simple. The hydraulic hoses go to run the reel, and that one lifts and lowers the reel. You might have to smack that in really hard. Sure, you got that. Then he's going for the other drive shaft, power takeoff shaft. How you making out, Skippy? You need me to turn this thing or what? He's getting it. All right. He's got that. He's going to do the lower lock. Pulling the pin is the hardest part. Hopefully the lock is in the right spot. Got his pin a little bit oblong there. And that is that. Right? Once he gets that in. Come on, Pussy Willow. Okay, that's it. Header's locked in. Everything's on. Here comes Grandpa with another wagon. It's a beautiful, sunny, breezy day, so the beans are probably going to be around 12% moisture. It took 4 minutes and 15 seconds to do that video.
I'm going to shut the truck. I'm not going to get all dusty.
Are you a pussy?
I don't like dust. It makes me itchy.
You need a bath. Your face looks like you were rolling with the pigs.
I've been messing around with soybeans all day.
Oh, is that what you've been doing? Alrighty then. little bit dirty, but just because there's little sticks and bits like that, but that won't really matter. What'll happen is those will, in the bin, it'll go to the edges, and, you know, we'll clean it out from there. Not in the bin, on the floor of my building. So anyways, yeah, the header is running wonderfully. Had a comment about my stub guards on the header here, that I don't have fully enclosed knives. Well, you know what? The only good fully enclosed knives that I've seen are not New Holland. They're those SCH. I kind of like those a lot. But this header came with stub guards on. These knives they work wonderfully for soybeans. Not as good for wheat as they do for soybeans. So, yeah, it's just the way they are. I like them. And there's, oh yeah. I like the stub guards. They work really good for soybeans. Like I said, I'm having no problem with them cutting off. I think you misunderstood my last video about putting new knives in and having a clean cut. That's the reason I'm putting new knives in. Anytime you know, why do you think a dog has sharp teeth and a cow has dull teeth? It's all for their diet, you know. With a corn or with a grain platform, if your teeth are sharp or your knives are sharp, then you're going to have a nice clean cut. If it's dull, it's going to be gnawing on it like a cow would, you know, just munching it up. Well, anyways, yeah, they're new knives. The guards are fine. Don't worry about them. They've shined up really nice and they're doing a really good job. And yes, the reel does lift up and down. These beans are lodged. And when you have lodged beans, you really have to get them in there. You have to have the reel down in there. And it's a little bit not so lodged now, but see, I raised it up a little bit. There goes a rabbit if you didn't see that. So yeah, lodged beans, you really do have to get the reel down in there to lift them enough so that the knife can cut it off close enough to the ground and you don't lose any bushels. So yeah, hey. My window's dirty, so you're not going to be able to see them coming in the back. But